Welcome to Lost in Asteria, a D&D podcast with a serious story about silly people. My name is Vilas, your DM, and I'd like to introduce you to the players of the game.
Hi, my name is Mikkel. I'm playing the character Rhesus Plus, a tiefling necromancer who's either very cheerful or dead.
Hey, my name is Morten, and I play the green but healthy-ish halfling monk named Silas Hirudo.
Hey guys, my name is Simon, and I'm playing Charles of Stonehaven, a human fighter trying his best to win his father's approval, all while trying to stop Arikas from going on a murdering rampage.
Hello, I'm Anna and play Arikas, a half-elf rogue fighting to always see the worst in people.
Hi, I'm Chung. I play Galdric Gullibly, an exiled human cleric, refreshed with a new set of potions.
Hi, my name is Maria, and I play the character Enil Ashford, a human druid desperately searching the present for her long-lost past.
And with that out of the way, let's jump right into the story. We find the Zodiac Club in a fierce battle with stone golems.
Arikas is gonna take her short swords and slice at the one in the middle.
Alright, you try to use your swords on the golem. Roll attack.
Yes, 18 and then again 21.
Both hits.
I cannot do math. What's 14 plus 5 plus 9?
21.
Then
No,
what?
No.
28.
Then that
21.
you don't. What
You
is,
stupid.
What's that?
What's 9 plus 10? 21? You stupid.
It's a meme.
No.
20 what did you say it was?
28.
Yeah, so
Alright, you do a lot of slashes onto the stone, and surprisingly the swords are able to cut the statue, at least in some smaller pieces. You do 28 damage, however, it doesn't seem very harmed. So damage has been done, but clearly it is in good health, as it's angrily brawling and moving its way over to Arikas. Charles, it's you.
Shit, I don't have a lot of health.
Oh, maybe we should arrest it then.
That wouldn't have helped you, idiot. I took 27 damage. I think I took 33 damage in one turn. It wouldn't have helped. So I am gonna look at this situation, and I'm gonna look at Astroland's still body on the floor, and I'm gonna say, guys, we need to get out. And I grab Astro.
Yep.
And is that an action?
Disengage is an action, yes.
Oh, I want to pick him up. Is that an action?
No.
So I wanted to pick him up, disengage, and run towards the switch.
So what I'm gonna do is, picking him up, I'm gonna count that as half of your movement.
I guess I will do that still.
Alright.
So
Okay, you pick up Astroland, you disengage, and how far can you move?
then it's 15 feet left.
Indeed. Where are you moving
Towards the bridge.
15 feet.
I want to get... I don't want to stand next to S2. To the other golden.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a bonus action of...
A bonus action?
do I not have a
No,
bonus
you
action?
can.
Yeah.
Just curious.
Second wind. I'm gonna use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 7 health.
You regain some of your health.
And is that a d10? That's a d10, right? That's a d10.
No one knows because your dice are too goddamn large.
That's 16 hit points back.
You regain 16 hit points. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Ilara, you are standing face to face with an awkward golem.
Yeah, I'm definitely concerned about Astroland, so I'm gonna use the Mass Cure Wounds. Each target regains hit points equal to 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
You use Mass Cure Wounds, and Astroland is pushed back into the living.
But it's everyone, right?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Everyone regain 1d8 health plus 1.
Wasn't it 3d8 plus 1?
Alright, goddamn 3d8 plus 1. Astroland, welcome back.
Thank you.
Rhesus, you're up.
Okay, Rhesus is he's gonna use Enlarge Reduce and reduce the size of the big one.
What does he need to do?
Constitution save higher than 15.
10!
So he halves in size.
Alright, the large golem in the center halves in size.
And then he has disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws. And then he also do 1d4 less damage.
All right.
So before, because Risus obviously sees that we have to run, but before he runs, because there's a golem in front of him,
Indeed.
can he make Skeleton push the golem away?
Well,
So he's
yes.
not within attack of opportunity range?
Yes, I will allow that. That would be an opposing strength roll.
Yes.
So, roll strength on behalf of Skeleton, and I'll roll strength for the golem
Fucking
here.
3? Shit
15.
Skeleton is not strong enough.
Skeleton tries to use every bone in his body to push away.
And that is all of them.
That's all of them. The statue, however, it is quite too heavy for him to move it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Astruland, you have regained conscious. You are on the shoulder of Charles, trying to flee the battle. What do you do?
I'm going to yell, run. Then trying to grab Ilara.
You try to stretch out to grab Ilara, but you are a bit away, so roll dexterity. Or maybe an acrobatics roll? Let's do acrobatics.
7.
It's not enough. You stretches out for your old childhood friend, a long-lost love, and as you do, you fall off the shoulder of Charles. And you take 1d6 fall damage as you land in front of Charles on the floor.
How tall is Charles?
Well, tall enough.
I can't remember. 6 feet or something?
Well, if you were on the shoulder of Charles and you had to be dropped off on the stone
Yeah,
floor,
true.
Yeah.
that would gonna hurt a bit. Okay?
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Now it's the golem. Smaller, but still angry. It moves over to Ilara. That gives an attack of opportunity from Ericus. Do you take that?
Sorry, what? I didn't.
You have attack of opportunity on the
Oh,
golem.
yeah. Give me that.
All right. Roll attack.
Nat 1.
You nat 1.
Yep.
You draw your sword high above your head.
Yeah.
However, the stress really gets to you.
Yep, it does.
And the sword flies from your grip and lands into the chest of Rhesus.
What? What the fuck did I do?
Oh, like she's...
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
high above her head
Yeah.
that she drops it behind her.
Rhesus, who decided to stand still, might regret that immediate decision. Roll damage, Ericus.
8.
You have to roll to keep your concentration on the large reduce spell.
How does that work? Is that the
I think you just have to beat a 10 because you didn't take that much damage.
D20?
Yeah.
Or is it Constitution? Or I can Google it. Continue and then I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, shit. Sorry, Rhesus. But you're good, right?
Ow! Fuck, it's good I'm always heavy.
The golem, angry about the situation, suddenly yells out an angry roar, and you all feel it in your skull. It uses the spell Slow on everyone. So everyone do a wisdom saving throw. You have to do a 17 or higher.
I rolled net 20.
You do a nat 20.
Fucking nat 1.
Never, you and you are not slow at least, but you have never been faster.
23.
23, both Astroland and Enil or Ilara is not taking any debuff from the spell.
8.
8, you fail.
Nat 1.
You fail, but badly.
9.
And you also fail.
Yeah.
So, for the people who failed the slow spell, you have a -2 on your armor class now. You cannot do reactions. And you can only do either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
What?
And also your speed is halved.
Forever?
For a minute, which
Oh.
is 10 turns.
That seems like
A
forever.
lot.
At the end of each of your rounds, you can do a new wisdom save to get out of
okay,
it.
Shit.
Rhesus, you do a nat 1. So you're not just slow, you're fucking slow. You take another
And I
-2,
just
but
stabbed
-4
him and
penalty
everything is...
In what?
in armor class.
Oh.
You don't just have half speed, you have quarter of a speed. Yeah, so that's pretty bad.
How much damage did I take in the...
No damage.
From stabbing? No, but that was
from
8,
the
right?
stab, 8 damage.
Okay,
8 hit.
so it has to be 10 or half of the damage you take.
Yes, so you have to beat a 10 with it.
And I have to beat a 10.
Yeah.
I hit a 7, so I lose concentration from the stab.
Fuck.
And then I'm super slow, so -4 in armor class. It's not like it matters.
So,
I'm dead.
the golem is large once more. The golem in front of you, Reese, starts hitting you instead of using psychological warfare. Does an 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. You take 4 damage.
Oh, I can manage.
You take 4 damage as the golem tries to hurt you in just many painful ways. The other golem is in front of Ilara and once again tries to hit you. 15.
And what am I looking at?
Your armor class, so AC.
11.
Exactly. So you take 8 damage as the golem slams into your ribcage. Ericus, what do you do?
Yeah.
Don't do anything.
Charles is afterwards.
Yeah.
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 Sneak attack.
Right. Okay, Aricus is gonna... Because she could try to bail, but I think she feels bad, so she's not gonna do that.
You can bail.
Well, I know.
It's better than stabbing me in the stomach.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Instead, I think she's... which way is the big guy facing?
Well, currently he's facing Ilara.
Okay, so can Aricus move to the other side of Reese's to get out of range of the big one? Without, it being attack of opportunity, if it's not facing her way.
It still gets an attack of opportunity.
What? Oh, okay. Then she's not going to do that. But she is... Okay, she's going to try to hurt the small guy in front of Reese's.
Right.
And sort of maybe get in its way so it doesn't have easy access so that Reese's could probably run next time.
Okay,
Right?
okay. Yeah,
Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Okay, so she's going to do that.
Roll an attack.
Yes. And she's going to do... No, she can only do that once, right?
Yes, because you're slowed, so you can either do a bonus action or
Okay.
an action,
It's
but not both.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. And can she do a sneak attack thing?
Well, yes, because Reese's is standing
Yes.
within 5 feet, so yes.
Okay. So that will be 19 damage.
19 damage as your sword smashes through the stone, collapses into rubble.
Nice.
It's dead.
What the fuck?
Okay. Nice. And she can't disengage in anything, right?
No.
Okay. But I think she's still gonna...
You can still walk,
She's
but
still-
it will have an attack on you.
That's fine. I think she'll try to move...
The big one.
Well, yeah, but it's probably gonna do that soon anyway. So she's gonna move that way.
Yes,
Wait,
and you
can-
have half movement because you're slowed. How much?
But we can talk during combat, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Risa says to the others, "Are you out? Because I can get me and one other out easily. But are you guys out?"
He yells over to Ilara, Astoland, and Charles.
Yes.
That was yelling, yes.
Great yelling.
We are close.
Are you out?
The neighbors. Are you out?
We are close.
Why is that Charles's voice?
Because echo.
Oh.
We are close.
So
that's-
stay.
What?
Stay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Erica stays. Charles, you lost Astoland from your shoulder as he was trying to grab hold of Ilara,
Yeah.
but fell to the ground.
Being slowed, can anyone see that? Or can I see that a person
Only
is
mentally
slow?
charged.
You can see that they are very slow indeed.
Well, not those two, right? You
No.
are not slow.
Oh yeah, you can see that Astoland and Ilara is not slowed.
Okay. So since Astro is on the floor,
Right.
I will help him up. Yeah. And since I know that he was recently down, I will grab him again. The fuck out. And say,
But you're slow,
yeah, I'm slow.
but he's not slow.
Well, he can run himself.
Yeah.
But didn't you just pick him up?
Yeah, and then he can...
Go
down
you're
and
just
away.
putting him on his feet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So trying to stabilize
So
him.
that's an action.
Yeah.
So you use your action on helping Astoland to his feet, and therefore he doesn't need to use half of his movement on getting up. And what do you do now, Charles?
Enel, can you get out?
Probably.
Okay. Then get out, and I run towards
You
the bridge.
run.
I only have 15 because I'm slow. Physically and mentally.
All right, you get over here.
Yeah.
Enil.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
do you do?
grab hold of Astrolan and run for it as well.
You run from it. The statue tries to grab after you. It rolls to hit you. It rolls a 7 and misses. You take Astrolan's hand for the first time in 15 years.
So she's older than 15.
That is a real mystery in this podcast.
And try to drag him through the cage. Do you follow Astroland?
Yes.
You follow as you both run up to Charles to get out of this sticky situation. Rhesus is left back with Ericas far behind in the room.
Can you just zoom out a bit? Could we only see that, or could we see all the way through?
Yeah.
And that looks like...
No, it seems like an exit to another
So
room.
Rhesus is gonna put his hand on Erica's shoulder, and he's gonna use the 4th level spell Dimension Door.
What?
What?
Where he can teleport himself and a person in his size or lower, which I think, but probably the same size.
Yeah.
Within range, which is 500 feet.
Indeed.
And he can show up at the exact location, and it's an action.
All right. A door of pure energy opens up in front of you. A fucking portal into Narnia. Just
What the fuck is this?
on the other side of this
lion.
magic portway, you see the other end of the room.
Yep. And then he's gonna jump through it with Ericas.
You jump through the portal and are magically transported to
What?
the other end.
The fuck?
Out of combat. All right.
We made it!
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, and then I'm very slow, so I can't do anything else.
Astroland, you're up.
How far can we jump?
Well, you can walk over 20 feet, and then if you want to jump, you can dash, and then you can do an athletics roll to see if you can make it to the other side.
What if I don't?
Guys, I think you should... I mean, obviously, it's easy to say on the other side, right? But I think you should just trust it and just jump.
Trust the cards.
I think we should trust it. I think that's the clue on the wall
Yeah.
said jump. So I think we should jump.
I'm gonna do
Jump.
it. Was it athletics or acrobatics roll?
Athletics.
Fuck. 5.
A 5. You jump into the darkness, and you don't go very far as you feel the ground beneath you is disappearing. You drop 5 feet, and suddenly an impact as you land out in nowhere, but on solid ground. A magic barrier appears beneath you, and you can move freely.
It's an illusion.
Can you yell that back or?
It's
No,
safe.
Astro. Oh, thank God.
The golem roars behind you as it's trying to gather
Oh, Jesus.
its distance between you. It closes the gap with you, Charles, as it smashes down twice on top of your body. 28.
Hits.
23.
Hits. Is that damage or?
No, that's just twice damaging to hit you.
Oi.
22 damage
That's fine.
was from the first hit.
What? Oh,
What?
No. Oh,
24
no.
from the second one.
He's down.
I'm down.
Oh,
You are slammed down to the ground and are unable to move as your eyes closes. You are unconscious. The other golem is trying to move in on you as well, Ilara, and attacks you again. 8.
Misses.
It misses. You are too quick for the old golem. Charles, will you do a death save for me? And please keep it to yourself.
No one can see on that dice. Anyway.
All right. Ilara, you're up.
Well,
What do you do?
she's got to try and heal Charles, right? Yeah, she's gonna use a little healing staff of healing to cure his wounds.
I don't want to spoil it, but hasn't we used all charges now?
No, there's 3 charges left.
Okay.
There's 10 charges on the
How many of the charges do you want to use in Charles?
all 3.
Use all 3. So Charles, you can roll 3d8 plus 1.
I'm up.
Charles is back on his feet once more with new health and energy. But that was your action, Elara. You also have a movement and bonus action. If you move, they will have an attack of opportunity on you.
Can a bonus action be a spell?
No.
Great. Yeah, so I've got a dagger and an unarmed strike. So I'm just gonna go for him with the dagger.
You use your dagger.
So what do I do?
Roll attack.
7.
That does not hit. You use your dagger, but the stone is too hard for you to exhibit any damage on the statues. You can still move, but they will have the attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay put.
You're gonna stay put. Rhesus, what do you do from the other side of the bridge?
Woo! Are there only those 2 golems left?
Yes.
How far is it from me to the large golem?
It's roughly 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay. I'm gonna cast my 2nd level spell, Darkness, which creates within 60 feet a 15-foot sphere. So I reckon I can put it so it just blocks the golems, right?
Yeah.
Within 60 feet.
You can.
So magical style darkness spreads.
15-foot
radius sphere.
We have that here.
Very cool.
You want to move that here?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So they just can't see shit.
Complete darkness fills this sphere, and even though the goals are right in front of you, they are not to be seen. And you seem safe to move on.
Oh, it's their turn.
You are standing on a bridge in nothing. Elara is behind you, and freedom is in front of you.
That's a loaded thing to say.
Charles is there as well.
Well, Charles is also there.
And I'm still very fast, right?
You're the quickest.
Okay, so I'm the Lightning McQueen. I'm gonna run to Lara.
You're running back towards the darkness and the golems. You can run to her, yes.
What about me, Astro?
Can I?
He hasn't loved you for 15 years.
Can I grab both of their hands?
You can. But if you want to grab both of them and pull them to safety, I will demand a strength roll. Strength roll from you.
Are you today?
But, well, no, actually nothing. I was going to give you advantage, but then I suddenly changed my mind.
Well, he is powered by the power of love.
Oh.
That was what I was thinking. But then I realized...
×2.
No, ×1.
Fair enough.
But I'm not very strong at all.
Well, maybe you are this
Well,
time.
you have had shit rolls all
Okay,
day,
I'm
so-
gonna try. And I rolled 12.
12. Strength is found from a part of your body that you didn't know existed.
His heart.
His heart.
His arm.
His second brain.
And from unknown places, you find the strength to pull Elara and Charles another 10 feet closer to the edge. But the golem is up next.
But I mean, they don't know what direction they're looking at.
He's gonna stand.
I will give them a wisdom save. I will show it on the screen, and if they beat a 12, they know where to go.
No.
So nothing
not
too
a
difficult.
12. Yes!
They rolled a 3, and the darkness confuses these statues and golems of the past, and they move in the incorrect direction. This will spend their whole turn, and therefore I assume Aricas and Rhesus doesn't do anything else.
Yep.
No.
So I will imagine that Astrolan pulls Elara and Charles into a jump of faith over the disappearing bridge, and all 3 of you exit to the other side. You are free of combat.
Thank God.
Fuck Mikkel.
On that note.
Can Arcas now pull her sword from Rhesus just to have it back, maybe?
I would prefer that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Thanks.
What the f...
There's one more thing.
Uh-oh.
You all enter the other side of the bridge. You're exhausted, damaged, and tired. You are trying to grasp for air. Some of you are laying on the floor. Few standing, most of you sitting. However, From the other side of the room, a voice is heard. It is deep, it is angry, and it is judging. Charles of Stonehaven, how is it you bear yourself amongst the commoners? How low have you fallen?
Uh-oh.
And in front of you, an angry and revengeful older gentleman is standing.
Well, who is it?
My dad.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I think.
Daddy, huh?
Hot fanfiction. You entered this large chamber. All the walls covered with mirrors. A large hall indeed, with engravings of snakes on the floor.
Is Charles still not wearing that much clothes, or did he put it back on?
He's stripped.
I'm not wearing blade armor.
Then Charles, you should just flex. Just flex at him.
So Charles stands up.
Straighten your back when you talk to me, boy.
And I try to straighten my back as much as I can. Charles says, "Sorry, sir. This group has proven themselves many times."
Well, somehow I doubt it. If they had done so, surely you would have some coin to buy yourself proper equipment. Are you shorter than the last time I saw you? You seem smaller, surely.
Sorry, sir. I'm a bit hurt after last battle.
And what are you doing here in the desert lands? Shouldn't you be back at the Riverlands or Havenspire?
Didn't you read my note, sir?
I do not know of these letters that you speak of.
Well,
Because if I did, I would have surely told you not to be here.
Well, I went out to prove myself.
Did you now? And how did you prove yourself standing here with peasants in filthy clothes and no armor on your body? Tell me how you proved yourself, Charles, to me.
I guess I cannot.
Reese's, could you give me a wisdom roll?
What? 18.
So, Reese's, as you take a look at Charles's father, you see a faint blue light around the edges of his body. As you look past him, you see a mirror behind him, similar to the ones that covers all the wall in this great hall. And you have a suspicion that this man might not be who he says he is.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna take the tear of Athena.
That was what it was called.
I'm gonna take the tear of Athena and shake it. I don't know how does it work.
You shake the tear. That's exactly how it works.
Is it like the old one where you would ask a question and then shake it and then
Yeah,
say
it's like
yes
the magic 8-ball.
Yes, exactly.
This is an illusion. Yes.
Sometimes it says come back later. though.
Yeah, exactly. As you shake the tear of Athena, you are able to see through the charade, and suddenly there's no person, no Philip of Stonehaven in front of you, and even the mirror behind him seems to be transparent as well and lead into some stairways. However, Charles is not able to see this.
How about the others?
The others are not either.
Okay. Wait, it's an illusion. That guy isn't there. I'll try to throw a rock through him.
Roll dexterity to see if you hit him.
But I'm so weak.
Yeah, and you're also 15 feet away, and I don't know how good you are at throwing stones.
Pretty good. 16.
You throw a stone, and it goes through his body. The illusion breaks in front of you, and your dad disappears once more. So, Charles, I will have you make a wisdom saving throw to see how your mental state after this encounter. Because you were not able to answer your dad in any way or shape that would give you some sort of strength.
I'm rolling great today. 16 again.
16. Even though it was an unpleasant encounter, you don't feel any different from before. Maybe a bit sadder, but you don't have any disadvantage or anything. So for now, you're good. And like I said previously, in front of you, There is a mirror missing in the wall, and there are stairs leading further down into the dungeon.
Is that really how your dad talks to you, Charles? You shouldn't let people walk all over you like that.
Yeah. Sorry. Goldrick, do you have any of your potions with you?
Yes, I do.
The ones that make you forget.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Please give me one.
self-medication is the way
Here
to
you
go
I
either.
hand you a potion.
Thanks. I drink it.
All right, Constitution saving throw.
18.
What the fuck?
18. So, with an 18, you don't lose your memory, which might have been what you intended. But in that case, you have to roll low.
Oh.
Your memory
because-
becomes better.
Yeah, you remember your father even more vividly. No, you do have a +1 in strength for the next hour.
It's okay to feel those feelings, Charles. You don't have to.
Can we just move on?
Arcas puts her hand like briefly on Charles's shoulder and is like, I know difficult fathers. It sucks.
And I also put my hand on your shoulder. That's how the mayor in my town talks to me.
That's
So don't worry.
Goldrick, what
that-
the fuck? What
Can we
what do
just
you mean?
Can we
What do
just
you mean?
move on?
Isn't that how?
I have no more shoulders for
I-
you to hold on to. Can we
I
just
get
move
that.
on?
Charles, it's not about you anymore. What
Great.
the fuck do you mean, Goldrick?
Isn't that how higher-ranking people are supposed to talk to you?
I'm not even... let's just go. I don't... Goldrick, ugh. No. Try again.
Sorry.
Goldrick.
Enid, I would like to have you make a perception roll.
Oh, 7.
A 7. Okay. So the room is fairly dimly lit, so you are not you're not able to see the entire room. While there's mirrors, there is a lack of light. You have an uneasy feeling about the room, but I can't tell you any more than that.
Should I light a glow stick?
I think a glow stick would be a really good idea, Goldrick. I'm not too sure about just moving forward from here. I'm sure that illusion was meant to be like a warning of something.
Maybe. I take a stick out and cast light on it.
You cast light and create a glow stick.
But there's been multiple illusions. I think there's a theme here. No, that can't be it.
No. There's no themes in D&D.
I mean, 3 different illusions that can't be 4.
No. Well, yes.
Well,
How
I'm
much-
gonna remove one mirror and I'm gonna put my plate armor back on because now we have a mirror.
But oh,
Wait, that's brilliant. I thought you were
Wow.
gonna check yourself out.
No, I lost all confidence.
No.
the room is now just brightly lit, and there's nothing you see that is different from what was there before. I will say, Charles, when you remove the mirror, I would like to have you make a perception roll. This time with advantage, given that there is more light in the room.
21.
21. As you remove one of the mirror panels from the wall, you create a shadow from the bright light of Goldrick's glow stick. And there is something in the shadow out of the ordinary. You get a slight glimpse of a figure, perhaps. I would like everyone to close their eyes as I show something on the screen to Charles.
Oh.
It's only for a second that you see or think you see a figure in the dark. And pretty much immediately, they are gone. And you have the mirror.
Great. Let's move on. I'm just gonna ignore that. Let's go.
Okay.
Excellent.
We move on.
Yeah.
You move on. You move up the stairs and find yourself in strange places. You are at the end of a long corridor. Many statues of fallen heroes are in front of you in the corridor, and on the outskirts of the long hall there are water flowing.
It's very Chamber of Secrets.
You very quickly actually recognize some of the statues. You recognize one of them as Nikos, the captain of the lurk guard that you met in the lower part of the city, and clearly some of his guards that would have followed him that you saw when you entered Faragos. The hall is long, but at the end of the hall there's a figure in white clothes standing with the back to you.
You are at this moment roughly 120 feet away, and the figure does not seem to have seen you or noticed you yet. How do you approach the room?
Well, are we hostile or we sneak?
No. We're gonna be very humble and nice about this.
Sneakingly.
No, not sneakingly.
I also think that
Openly.
friendly is
Yes,
the
we're
correct
gonna
way.
put on big smiles. I know not my strong suit, but I'm
Maybe
gonna
we should
do
have
it.
Goldrick do it then, if it's humble and polite.
Should we just go up to him?
But remember to,
Use the mirror.
yeah.
Yeah. So I give the mirror to Goldrick. Why didn't everyone not take a mirror?
Because you didn't tell us to.
Aren't they
enough.
quite large? Aren't you just like carrying around a massive mirror? I don't want to do that.
What do you do exactly? Who approaches first, and how do you approach?
So do
Go
you all
ahead,
just go up and speak to her?
Yes.
But we follow along.
Yeah, we're
right?
gonna we're right
Alright.
with you. Just be your very nice, usual self. Okay.
All right.
Don't talk to her like people talk to you in your hometown. Okay.
How do you walk forward in the room?
I'm just taking a casual walk upwards, and then about 50 yards, I turn around so my back faces against her,
Right.
and then I pull out the mirror and
It is a large mirror, just to be clear. Like, it's a full wall panel you're walking with. It's not a hand mirror or something.
right. So I just take slow steps backwards and says,
Okay, and the rest of you, how do you approach? Are you also walking with your backs turned?
I think just eyes closed and maybe in some sort of a line with hands on each other's shoulders.
Yeah, I guess Charles is just looking down on his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reese does the same.
Should we just maybe make our presence known? We don't want to freak her.
hello, Miss Medusa?
So you walk up in the room, and the rest of you are walking behind in a long line, all looking down at your feet. You hear a female voice talking back to you, and she says, I hide in a cave in a desert. I surround myself with monsters, traps, and darkness, and yet I'm the most visited person in Faragos. Have you come to see me suffer, or do you want to take my head?
No.
What
not-
gives you the right to enter my sanctum?
We just had a few questions, if you don't mind.
Everyone have questions, and everyone wants to capture the great Medusa. I do not know how I can make my point any more clear that I do not want any visitors.
We weren't told that. We just wanted to ask some questions. We didn't want to hurt
You
you.
weren't told that. How many people do you think return from these halls to tell such tales?
I don't know, maybe a couple?
You are indeed naive. And the
Thank
figure
you.
turns around.
Damn.
Only upon NPCs.
Does she have a snake body or?
No. She has a... Well, it's difficult to see from her clothes, but from the outside of the shape of her, it seems like a regular...
But obviously, we're not really looking at her. So.
No, because you're all looking at your feet. So the only one who can actually get a glimpse of her would be Goldrick, who are looking at her in the mirror. Well, I guess you heard something about me, it seems. You come prepared. No matter, it always end up in the same way.
What would that way be?
Well, I guess you'll soon find out. Because clearly you do not come with good intent.
Actually, we do come with good intent. We come with a warning, don't we?
Yes, we do.
A warning.
To you.
Not from us directly.
It's
Well,
not a threat. Definitely not a threat. It's a warning. There's definitely a warning.
So you come with good intent with this warning as a gift. However, why are you then hiding?
But we don't know how it works, so.
Yeah.
We don't know if you have to do it on purpose or if it's
Not
just like
you,
Oh,
the one in the shadows.
Who's
what?
that?
At this point, you hear a laughter echoing through the halls as all the lights on the wall dim down and the room become increasingly darker. And a figure shapes in front of you.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
You bring the cursed one to my hall, surely to kill me, but I will not go down easily. Roll initiative.
No.
It's a scam.
Thank you so much for listening to Lost in Asteria. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode. And if you enjoyed the music, please go check out Tabletop RPG music on Patreon, where a guy named Ian composes amazing music for your own tabletop role-playing games. And all music from this podcast is produced by him and his team. So go check it out, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.